Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I mean, it's a Sunday and there's nothing else to do, so why not a horse fan? I'm back. I'm YouTube famous now. There's no. Okay, let's get right into this video, shall we? I have like lotion or something on my... The thing puts the lotion in the basket. I was watching Silence of the Lambs last night. Do you guys remember that movie? The thing puts his lotion in the basket. Dark-sided! So anyway, let's get right into this video, okay? Ding-a-ling-a-ling, shim-a-ling, dang-ding-dong-ding. How's the drama phone? This is Peter speaking. Shane Dawson, Blair Fowler, GC Girl 07 or whatever, Rice Gum, Jake Paul. Okay, so there's so much to talk about, and I'm probably going to get it all wrong, but I'm like literally like sitting here watching it because if you don't know, what you don't know is a lot, okay? I used to be the Anderson Cooper, sometimes the Andy Cohen, forever the Janis Joplin, but sometimes the Anderson Cooper, back to the Andy Cohen of YouTube, right? So basically, I am the CNN of YouTube. I do investigations. So anyway, it was like 2 weeks ago, a week ago, I think, that I got, well, whenever he put out the video, I started getting all of these messages about the fact that, what's this girl's name? Blair Fowler, okay, Juicy Star 07 or something like that, that she and Shane Dawson did this video. And his video was called something to the effect of confronting my first love, right? And so she in the video talked about like how she wasn't really into him and he was like really into her and blah, 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 and all this kind of stuff, right? And so all these people were messaging me and they were like, people are really coming for this Blair Fowler girl, which I thought was interesting because in the video on her channel where she meets Ryland, they like introduced to her what Social Blade is, which it's crazy to me that any like YouTuber of any sort, and she has like 1.7 million subscribers, that she has no clue what Social Blade is. Baby, I ain't buying it, okay? So anyway, I mean, we're gonna get into this, the Twitter in just a second, but here's his tweet from 1 hour ago, and it says right here, it's a picture of Blair kissing his pussy. Cat. But anyway, so and it says, when my cat got farther with her than I did. Aw, Shane. So anyway, what's interesting is, if you go underneath the video, okay, first of all, we're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about the Jake Paul video in just a second, but I'm literally watching this Jake Paul video. Hold on a second, I gotta show you this. And he's like,
put a shirt on, do it. Fitness is the first step to greatness, Lizzie.
And I'm like, what is going on? Like, how do people watch this? It's like so like, kind of like my videos. But anyway, I was like watching it and I was like halfway through it, I was like, oh my God, I have it on 2 times the speed because I can't watch a Jake Paul video really at the normal speed. So anyway, should we get back to what this is all about? Okay. So I started getting all of these messages about how the fact that people were really upset with Blair because she had led Shane on like years ago. This cracks my shit up about YouTube, right? That this literally happened like years ago. I mean, it was like at the time that like Shane had the bad hairdo, you know, like that he looked like he was from some band that plays like the local like 18 and under theater. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Back when he had the hat hairdo, not the hot hairdo that he has now. So anyway, but they're talking about her Social Blade on there, and he's like, your Social Blade's doing okay now. Well, I went and looked, and she's gotten like 50,000 plus subscribers just since Shane posted his video. So basically what you want to do is have Shane shout you out in a video. Apparently that works. I don't know. I've heard that it does for a lot of people. Somebody got like 300,000 subscribers from him shouting them out. So anyway, and other people have gotten a lot more. But she apparently figured it out because since he posted his video, she's posted a video called something like, she's posted 3 videos about Shane in the last week alone. So, and I don't dislike this girl. I honest to God had never heard of her before. People were like going on and on and on about her. I was like, I've never heard of her. And all these people were saying like, well, she used to post videos all the time and she just recently came back. I went and looked, like, she's never really stopped consistently making videos. She just was making videos like once a month, once every other month, and now she's posted videos like every day. So now she's back to posting videos every day, and a lot of YouTubers do that, so that's okay, you know? But anyway, so I went underneath, I wanna get in here to the video. Come on. Okay, so if you go underneath the video that Shane did, where it's called Confronting My First Love, it has 335,000 likes, 4,000 dislikes, and 3.6 million views, right? So if you go underneath here, the comments are so interesting, right? And people like get really into it. But this is like the consistent comment that I love. I honestly feel so fucking sorry for Blair. You lost your first love, but I lost my best friend. And that's a comment that she makes in the video, basically saying that, you know, like, I'm sorry that you lost your first love, but like, I lost my best friend. And like, it's very, okay, oh, by the way, Shane, we don't need to know anymore that you're bisexual, not gay. I mean, I love you. I'm like a super uber fan of Shane Dawson, but literally works it into every video, okay, that he's bisexual. We know, girl, we know, okay? So we love you all the same, okay? So anyway, but it's interesting when you like read the comments in here because everybody says the same thing. And this one girl on here, she says, I get why they're crying, but what the fuck? Why am I crying? The awkward girl says. Then to everyone wondering how Rylan feels about this, Blair has a vlog called Meeting Shane's Boyfriend where Rylan talks with Blair and addresses how he feels about it. Just saying. I watched it. It's basically where they meet up with Tana Mojo at the end and she's like 5 hours late and they do like bring in food and it's okay. It's like whatever. And he doesn't seem like anything like he really cares one way or the other, you know? Like, I don't know. It's interesting thinking about this because like if I met like my husband, like a girl that he dated in high school, like I would be like, okay, girl, what are we doing here? Okay, I mean, I don't really care. Except that there does seem like kind of like a longing to Shane of like what could have been. But don't we all think that? I mean, don't we all to some extent wonder like with that one love that got away, no matter what our circumstances are, no matter if we've come out since then, no matter if we're bisexual, no matter if we're gay or straight or whatever, or asexual, no matter what we are, isn't there kind of like always a longing about that first love, wondering like what would have happened? I mean, I think for all of us, there always is, right? And so I think that the video kind of like opens this interesting door. And I like this Blair Fowler, I really do. And I mean, I like watched like a video of hers and like immediately subscribed, which is apparently why she has 1.7 million subscribers. And apparently we're gonna have to see her in a lot more Shane videos because she's kind of working herself in there. So anyway, but what was interesting was I was on, oh, look at this. My iTunes was playing Sissy That Walk by RuPaul. Anyway, I love that song. Don't you love that song? So anyway, I was up on the Twitter last night. I love the Twitter so much, but don't ever call in sick with the twits because they won't believe you one bit. And Shane Dawson put out this picture. And okay, first of all, it was a picture of his video called Confronting My First Love. It was like his thumbnail. And then right next to it was a picture of Jake Paul's video called A Conversation with My Ex-Girlfriend, right here. And he said in the video, he said right here, Jake Paul is coming for my brand, quote unquote, not clickbait, right? Okay, so all these people underneath here go fucking crazy, right? Daniel Prada says Kmart versus Target. Red. Love it so much, okay? And then all these people say all this kind of stuff, and then Perez Hilton says Jake Paul is still a thing. I mean, it goes on and on and on, right? And so it gets kind of a little sketch at some point. And so, like, that was 18 hours ago. 10 hours ago, Shane Dawson tweeted out, my tweet about Jake Paul coming for my brand was a joke, haha, but I love that people think I'm young enough to be involved in beef, right? He's like, I'm not gonna get involved in all this bullshit and then end up in Drama Alert, and then Keemstar makes 5 videos about me and has all this shit to say about me, and then, you know, Rice Gum somehow is making a diss track on Shane Dawson, and who'd care? But really, Shane, it would be very smart of you because it would keep you relevant. So anyway, you might wanna just think about, I mean, Shane's relevant anyway, so we don't need to worry about all that, right? So then he says 10 hours after that, because this Emma girl says N-A beef, and he says, do people not say beef anymore? Why? Am I 50? Why am I 50? Well, I'm almost 50. I just realized that. I'm like fucking almost 50. I'm 45, baby. And still look good. So anyway, go check out my Instagram pictures, baby. People are losing their shit off of my Instagram pictures. So anyway, I was sitting here and I was thinking about all this, and it's really interesting when you go and you watch all of this, okay? So Shane does this video with this Blair Fowler, super, I can't keep up with it, okay? 07, Blair Fowler, right? And he does this video called Confronting My First Love. Then she makes 3 videos off of him, right? She makes a video about, number 1, Shane Dawson something, meeting Shane's boyfriend, and then reacting to Shane's video. She makes 3 videos, right? She's gained 50,000 subs in the last week alone, which, hey, good for her. If Shane Dawson was my good Judy First Love, I'd be like, you need to put me up in the video. You need a link. He links like her channel, her video, everything. He links it all, right? It's like we don't need just one link. We got 5. So I'm like, okay, so that's all going on over there, right? But then what's interesting to me is that this whole like Jake Paul thing happens, right? And I know that Shane Dawson is joking, but go watch the Jake Paul video, right? Well, first of all, I mean, I watched it on 2 times the normal speed, so it was like, and then like a SpongeBob comes out and they tackle him in this house, this gorgeous house in Los Angeles, just a bunch of people sitting around, a bunch of fools just sitting around watching 80-inch TVs. I guess they're gonna play video games and I don't know what, drink juice boxes or something. But anyway, everyday bro with your, I don't know, sister and her hoe or something. But I don't know that song, that Disney Channel. He can't say Disney Channel on there because he ain't on the Disney Channel anymore, but whatever. It's so funny because in his video is literally, you guys, 30 minutes long, okay? So if you don't get enough of Jake Paul, you can go over there and watch basically a mini documentary of Jake Paul, okay? 30 minutes of Jake Paul. Going to New York City, doing this, coming home, buying all this shit, jumping on trucks, saying, is this my couch? Is this my couch? And all this kind of stuff, running around, tackling SpongeBob's. And then at the tail end of it, he goes and he meets his girlfriend, the sexton. She's in some TV show, Freakish or Geekish or whatever, or Awkward. I can't remember what the show is now. She's a cute girl, whatever. But basically, they sit in the car, almost like the exact same beginning of Shane Dawson's video. And I'm watching and I'm thinking, this is very interesting. Don't fuck with me, Jake Paul. I can see a copycat a mile away. So I'm like watching this and I'm like, you know, like I know that Shane was joking about this, but this is interesting, okay? Rewind. Rewind back to the beginning of the video. And Jake Paul is in there talking about Rice Gum's video, right? And making all these allegations. I'm not talking about it on my channel. It's too serious. The shit's too serious. I ain't talking about it on this channel, okay? But go in and watch Jake's video and all these allegations that he makes towards Rice Gum, which is interesting because in the comment section, and I just want to say this, first of all, when you go into Jake Paul's video, his newest video, the like to dislike ratio is surreal to me. Because the video is called Meeting Up with My Ex-Girlfriend, which is really like only like 5 minutes of the video. I mean, seriously, it's not even that long. And the thumbnail is him and this girl. The video right now, are you ready for this? Has 4.1 million views. It has 272,000 dislikes and 70,000 dislikes. That's a lot of dislikes. And they're mostly about his comments for Rice Gum, right? And so I'm thinking to myself, okay, this is really interesting. And if you go in here, so basically at the end of the video, he's got the Shane Dawson girlfriend thing, right, going on, okay? And then like, and oh, she says in there, my dad thinks you're so smart. And he's like, yeah, why wouldn't he? I mean, he's being real sarcastic. But I'm thinking to myself, okay, because you're just popular with girls that are 16 years and under, like, why do you think that makes you smart? Like any trend, I mean, there are a lot of people out there that are uber popular, but that doesn't make them smart, okay? Just because you're rich doesn't make you smart. Just because you're popular doesn't make you smart. So smart would be putting a lot of this money aside instead of spending it on Lamborghinis and Ferraris. That would be smart because I have a feeling your gig ain't gonna last every day, bro, with your sister and your hoe or whatever. So anyway, I'm watching this video and I'm thinking, he goes back to the whole Rice Gum thing, right? And then the house, he does this house tour, which was very much like a la Tana Mojo, when she's like, my house is better than Team 10's, and we know she was joking. Okay, I understand, I'm not so stupid and so fucking old that I don't know that all this is a joke, right? But he does this house tour that is very much like Tana Mojo's, like, you know, a la Tana Mojo, come and see my house that I got from Airbnb. Okay, then he does this Rice Gum thing, and I'm like, this is very much like Content Cop on Rice Gum. Okay, and then he goes in and does the Shane Dawson thing. I'm like, is Jake Paul, like, he cannot stay relevant anymore? So he's basically cherry picking topics from other people. Is that what's going on? Like, I'm not a Jake Paul or, obviously. There is this one part, you guys, when you watch the video, I literally lost my nuts, right? I'm like sitting, I mean, not literally, but I'm sitting there. A squirrel just walked by. I was talking about those kind of nuts. So anyway, I'm watching this video and he's like, well, of course, I mean, this morning, the first thing I did was got up and got like swole and went and worked out. And it shows him like on a treadmill in this like dark room. And he's like going like up speed at like, you know, like this. And like, I'm like, you do not work out like that, okay? First of all, dude, you're 20. You probably don't have to work out at all, okay? I miss those days, right? Wait till you get older and your fucking metabolism slows down. You wanna talk about a conspiracy video all day long? That should be a conspiracy video, okay? The slowness of metabolism as you age, 1 million people would watch it. I'm not making that video because nobody wants to see my metabolism. So anyway, I'm watching this and I'm thinking, is Jake Paul so scared that he won't be relevant anymore that he's basically got to steal content from everybody else? I mean, he's basically done everybody else's video in his one 30-minute video. Like, he did Shane's, he did Tana's, and now he's inserting himself into the rice gum thing, which has absolutely nothing to do with him, right? And it was interesting because people were in here, drop my receipts. Witness, I'm every woman. But anyway, people in here were like, why are you inserting yourself into this rice gum thing when you had an assistant that claimed some shit that you never provided evidence for? And that was the drama of the century, and we're just supposed to forget about that, which is really interesting. Like, I'm kind of like, do y'all remember that with FaZe and all that stuff? What happened? Did we just, we forgot about that, right? So he lost like 1 million subscribers, gained them all back, and everybody's like, I guess we just wash our hands of that shit that he accused somebody of assault, and no, we just forget about it and move on, right? What? No, ma'am. I ain't buying that all day long. This is better than beauty drama any day. So I'm interested to see what his videos are like. I am gonna watch over the next week or two. And I understand that Shane's like not wanting any beef with anybody. I mean, Shane's very much like that person. Like, hey, we don't need to fight. No, we don't need to fight. We don't need to fight here. Hey. Can I give you $20? We don't need to fight. I think Ryland's a fighter, though. I think Ryland would fucking scrap all day long. He'd be like, bitch, let's go, okay? Right now. So anyway, all of it's funny to me. It's like 6 degrees of separation of drama on YouTube, though. Let's just all help each other out and stir the drama pot. And I love every minute of it. I love you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday, and I will talk to you later.